I will upload another video right after I uploaded that one. So, as we can see, this is Izuku Midoriya in Love Ryu. I forgot to say, welcome to Saying God or What If here. So, if you guys like this and you want me to continue, leave a like down below. At least our goal for now is 5 likes. With 5 likes, I will upload another part. Unless I kind of forgot that, like I did the other one. So, enough of that. Let's begin. Izuku in the Love Ryu. Chapter 1. Ryu, sorry, Izuku and Rito. Covered in sweat, I felt my body heavy and burning. He said his name used to be Izuku Midoriya, but for some reason he was inside a body called Rito. Yuki Rito. This person is also a Japanese, but from a different world. Yes, my world are filled with quirks, that were superhuman with unknown powers started to born. Among the ruckus, a new profession was born into our world, the profession called hero. Izuku Midoriya was able to become the greatest hero of his era, but still was not able to beat time. After that, he was awaiting for darkness to envelop him, but his senses came back to him because he felt for a few hours for thinking that he was about to process and was about process was about damn not right. What is happening around? He felt he felt it was way too damn cool given given after even after death one is able to feel. At that moment, when he realized there were several pieces of memory he did not and know of, and after losing his eyes, he was able to feel and sense everything that person was experiencing in his life. The boy name was sorry, Rito Yuki. Sorry, just catch my breath a little bit. Who was given the common body, who was isolated by his friends and classmates because of the things he never did before. Izuku was pissed. He was like that. I knew at that moment what Rito needed was a hero to save him. When he continued to look at the memories, he realized that Rito did did have someone of a similar sort. She became the light for him, and her name was Homura. So, okay, I've I have seen anime. I've seen it before, but I just don't remember the character's name. Even if I'm reading the fanfic, the name look confusing as hell. So if I pronounce it wrong, I apologize from here. I'm sorry if I apologize. The name's wrong. Do not come after me in the comments. Even though most of you guys won't do it, I'm just putting that out there for now. So it's Haruna Haruna Sarinji? Haruna Sarinji? Weird, but okay. From his perspective, where he was abandoned by everyone except his family, was the beacon of light that became his became him downfall from the world of darkness. The girl saved Rito's soul, and the incident might have worked quite well to strengthen his will to to be true to himself. A person who once faced the dark side and the brightest side of the world, and is the one who sorry, the bright side of the world is the one who truly became acquainted with both of them and is the true person who can become the strongest hero or the strongest villain. Waking up, Ito faced the roof and sighed as he looked at the girl by his side, where he felt very sad about it, since the person she cared for is already dead. Given his existence is proof that the person is already dead, right? Even though Clumsy Rito was a kind person with straightforward personality, if he were to live, then Izuku would have been happy to have such a friend. But right now, that person is gone from this world, and world was his hyper hyperpacifist. God damn it! I'm not. No, I try. I'm not doing that again. Then I will become Yuki Rito in your stead, stead, in your stead, but instead, but it's a stead, and will be the one who will protect you, what your loved one, Rito, Zuku Midoriya. Looking at Mikan, I said I have no watching, so if I pronounce names wrong, you get my point. Rikan by his side and smiled as he pinched her cheek. As he pinched her cheek, Mikan opened her eyes and looked at Rito as she spoke. What are you grinning at, Oni-chan? Do you know how worried I was the whole night talking about selfish? Why did you have to jump in the lake to save that cat? Cat. When help was coming to help that kitty. Sorry, Megan, don't hate me, but Kitty was suffering quite a lot. I could not help but jump out to help her, since it would have died if we would have to wait for a longer period. We just smiled and apologized while Megan pretended to be angry but was happy inside her heart, given only her stupid brother could do something for that short, and that is why she was always proud of him. So for that kitty, you will leave me alone, huh? Megan pretended to be angry, but at that point, Rito felt pain, since what she said was something his wife once told him, and he knew how painful it could be to lose someone like that. At that moment, he remembered his oath as he spoke out while swearing to his heart. I will become strong enough to come back to you every time. I promise to become the kind of person who will always return home at all costs. Mika felt Rita's emotion as she lost her pretentious self. While looking at Rito, who was looking at her seriously, she smiled and nodded as she combed her hair, which was a mess since she was sleeping here, and stood up saying, I will make something for you, given you need to rest for for more time while you're not allowed to leave this room at all costs. If you are bored, you can read your books since both of us are taking leave for today, and you can use this time to review all the previous chapter. Richard nodded as he walked up from Mikan, but his bag on his lap as she glared. I said you have to rest. You don't so don't move, idiot. Oni-chan. Richard smiled embarrassedly as he took a language book which seemed to be Japanese, and and he, he was a password from the high school of your academy, where they had read a lot about it, given especially Japanese and English. What of language he could say that he had mastered was since he was the very studious type. He began with the ones where many characters in history and all, but geographic along with science does not have does not have changed much, but since we have worked with science group in the previous world, so he had acquired of a knowledge over tools and others and was able to predict the technology of this world was not up to the level of his previous life, especially since the power of quarks had changed the life form in the previous world, which demanded greater speed of growth in the field of science and technology. For example, the heavy run from the flying cars is not possible in this world, with which he helped the Almighty names it with helped the Almighty to become the strongest caser in America criminal capture record. He realized to he had to work hard on social studies and science where he had time to develop his body because all for one is still present inside of him. For some reason, given he had given it to someone else, but right now it it was a present inside him which he was able to feel and couldn't help but to tear up as he remembered, young man, you can become you can become hero and a hero. But he also felt something new inside of him, which was not his to begin with, but started to fill up to due to this one for all for some reason. Hello guys. So sorry, not that let's cut the part out. So this is where I'm gonna end it. It's been like what 12 minutes? I guess I would say I'll go one more, but I don't feel it. I don't feel like doing one more, so as I said, 5 likes and I would do another part for this one. But I'm not sure when next fanfic for what if Deku had the gamer ability or what if Deku was a gamer. I'm not sure when that will come out, but once it comes out, I will upload it. So, like I said, here we end it, and peace out. Have a good day, night, wherever you guys are. Peace out.